Counselors! Welcome back to the Counselor's Office. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. Guys, what's better than one Sonic Cup? Two Sonic Cups. That's right. We're evolving. We're evolving here. When I mean evolving, I just need to take out my goddamn trash. Take your stupid trash out! You nasty! Why are you so nasty? Listen, it's just... I didn't finish my drink from the other night. I put it in the fridge and then I forgot about it and ordered another one. And so now I'm trying to make sure I'm not wasting by finishing my drinks. I know the saga for Sonic Cups continues, but you know what also continues? Bungie's choices for Destiny 2. It's crazy. We just got a This Week in Destiny, which we're not going to cover the whole thing. We're just going to kind of like, we're going to talk about the highlights. That's right. Bungie's actually desperate to get players back in the door. We'll talk about that first, and then we'll talk about the bullshit, right? The bullshit that most people are laughing about. So, and there's a lot to talk about. So I thought this was funny. This whole situation, by the way, we're currently only live streaming for members only. So say hi, members. I'm really bad about making members only content, so I gave them a members only live stream. Just a small one, just to say thank you for supporting. By the way, if you're watching this and you know you're a member, one, join the Discord and let me know. That way I can put you in the members tab. And secondly, check out any. There'll be like a playlist in the channel that's members only. Be sure to check that out. If there's any live streams, you can watch the VODs for those. I know I've done a bad job about it. We've had several people continue to support the channel. I thank you for that. I like, it's not normal for me to have someone's, subby wubbies support me like that. So, but thank you for being a member. So it is funny because Bungie's new system is called the returner system, right? Essentially, the breakdown of it is if you haven't played for like ever because the game has been ass and Bungie's been a shitty company, they're saying, hey, in Renegades, if you didn't earn at least 30 ranks in season 27, you get to come back and we're just going to try to give you a bunch of shit to make you want to play, which kind of nullifies some of the bigger problems of the game. No, I say nullify. It enhances the problem, should I say. It enhances the problem. So what do you get? If you come back, Bungie's like, come back and play our game and spend money, and then we give you this. Like, this is our deal. Here's the deal, right? Here's the deal. This boon increases all experience gains for the next 6 months. That means you don't, if you're a casual player, you just immediately get a bonus to XP. Yay. Completing orders gives you a returner's gift. Up to 10 per week or until 30 have been earned in total. So you only get 30 of these, by the way. You only get 30. So what is the returner's gift? Can earn a suite of one-time returner's gifts with 30 unique rewards upon completing orders. They are limited to 10 per week. So for 3 weeks, if you play religiously, in 3 weeks, you get the rewards. The rewards are numerous enhancement materials. A true friend doesn't make you play D2. You're right. Tier 3 and Tier 4 gear, which is like, whoa. Just especially Tier 4. Exotic engram. By the way, I think this is all ass. Instead of Tier 3, Tier 4 gear, if you're coming back, I think most people would like a boost in power progression. You just get a boost to being like 400 or 350 or whatever, right? You just get a flat boost to your power level if you return. Because I don't know if the Savala package that Bungie quickly nullified. What I mean is they gave you a bunch of enhancement, unstable cores, a bunch of armor, a bunch of weapons, and then the next week they made unstable cores pointless. So now I have like 700,000 unstable cores sitting in a box that I can't touch, and I can't spend them anymore. So they're just sitting there. It's great. It's great. But it makes me wonder if that box is going to go away when Renegades comes out, which means everyone's going to be, you know, who's not already at the pinnacle cap, the progression cap, will have to, you know, start from the bottom, in which case I personally think they should just give you, make sure that you're up to snuff and power level rather than just getting tier 3, tier 4 gear. Exotic engrams. Sure. 1,000 bright dust, guys. Please spend time in our shopping mall. That's how they get you. They want you to spend time in the shopping mall, guys. 1,000 to get in the shopping mall. Iridescent engram, an engram containing a past Eververse item you don't own yet. Again, in the mall. Tower pamphlet blessing. Now, there's also what's called the returner's blessing. While you're playing with someone who's a returner, you get a boon, a buff that, and essentially increases your experience. You get to you get bonus portal engrams. Cool. You get a chance to earn an exclusive engram or emblem. Cool. You will automatically complete some common. Essentially, what is now in the new bounties, which we'll talk about, is now you'll get them completed with a blessing. So I think this bottom part is fine. Like this, the blessing. I already had made a video talking about how I think that Bungie needs to make it to where it encourages veterans to play with new people. Like there needs to be some kind of incentive to make people, and it needs to be more than this. I think this is baby's first footsteps. Like give reason to take new players to raids and dungeons and, oh, well, sorry, I take that back. All that is even irrelevant for even veterans now. So first, make sure that 90% of the game doesn't suck ass. That's the returner's blessing. See, the real returner's blessing is making sure that 90% of the game isn't fucking dog shit and obsolete. That's how you do that shit, Bungie. And then, of course, Bungie loves wasting time with bullshit. This is another episode of Bungie continues to change shit no one asked for and waste time and development time. That's right. They're getting rid of bounties. They're getting rid of bounties and they're doing what's called orders. And what's funny is that we'll talk about it. We'll talk about this. This one's funny. I think we should just have stopped at getting bounties from orbit like 5 iterations ago. Yes. People ask, can we just get bounties from orbit? It was like one of the things that the community asked for. And then Bungie's like, nah. They're making it to where you're capped. Essentially, here it is. Right now, you get 750 for the week, right? And then you get bright dust for completing weekly challenges for the seasonal hub for the week, right? It's very upfront. It's very like one of the things that I praise the seasonal hub for is that instead of having to do a bunch of monotonous bullshit, you just do the weekly, you get access to the rank, and you just immediately get that fat stack of bright dust immediately. Bungie says, we don't like that because we need you to continue playing our shitty game. So Bungie's like, hey, we're doing you a favor by giving you 1,000 now. You're getting 1,000 bright dust. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy, guys? You get 1,000. Except the common, like there's different versions now. There's the common, which is weekly. Then you have a chance to upgrade it to a legendary and then an exotic. By the way, these are not guaranteed and there are limits. Like you get a 10 and then you get 100 and you get 200 bright dust. But you just can't like immediately do these, right? You have to be lucky enough to have them upgrade to them, which means you're playing I'm farming a bunch of these common, activity challenges for nothing after the limit. Once you get over the limit, you just get 0. So you're farming, hoping to get access to this shit. And I'm not even making this up. Common legendary order bright dust cap is 1,000 per week, starting at maintenance. Exotic order bright dust is 6,000 per season. That's right, season, which starting at launch. Remember, a season now covers both expansions for 6 months. So this right here for 6,000 is for 6 months. 6 months. We were getting more when we have individual seasons than what we're going to get in the future. A steady source until you do too much and then you get less. Again, I pulled up a bunch of these because these are so true. We're going to look at the comments, by the way. They're gems. So the best content is literally looking at some of these comments because chef's kiss. All right. So example, claiming common orders payouts provide 10 bright dust until your account has reached 1,000. After reaching 1,000, common no longer provide bright dust. Claiming legendary order provides 100. After reaching 1,000, you only get 10. This is what's funny though. Completing orders rewards you with another order and a payout that matches the order's tier. As you complete activities, play with other guardians and complete orders, you'll be increasing the chances. Again, you'll be increasing the chances that your completed orders may upgrade to a higher tier. You know, what we used to have is that you would go and farm bounties that had bright dust in them. Now you're going to have to farm. Once you hit the threshold, if you have bad RNG, you're going to farm a bunch of stupid ass bounty, essentially what the new bounties are, for shit all to get this. Bungie is doing this and not for your benefit. Don't be deluded. This is not for your benefit. This is for Bungie's benefit. They want to increase the metrics as much as fucking possible. This system is not in the benefit of the player. We used to just have bounties where you could just pick up and fucking earn bright dust. Now they're making you have to jump through hoops to even get the increase. Guys, you're getting an increase. You have to sell your soul to the fucking devil just to get a little bit more bright dust. And it's stupid because instead of every week of just getting that flat 750, like I said, I loved that. That was really nice. Getting that guaranteed 750 and whatever else from like the I think it's like 40 per weekly little challenge. So it was pretty nice. You're not getting that anymore. You have to literally hope that you get the fucking drops in order to even get the good amount of bright dust. Like Bungie is actively trying to make the farm shittier, longer, so that you spend money instead of actually spending, getting bright dust. They're removing bounties. They've removed ways to earn bright dust. Now, by the way, Pathfinder was capped, but people liked Pathfinder. It wasn't bad. There was no random hoping that you get a fucking upgrade. It just, you did the thing and then you got the reward. It was that simple. It was that easy. Just do the thing, get the bright dust, and you're done. I don't know why Bungie is making a stupid, convoluted bullshit. Like, this is fine, but why do we have to make this convoluted? Yeah, like right here, you would get like so you do get 450. I think you get 700. Maybe I'm blowing out my ass. Maybe I'm blowing out my ass. Maybe I didn't understand it correctly. So are we getting extra? I mean, it's still stupid because you're still not actually just getting bounties for them. So you're still keeping the 450, I guess. Like this is, I don't know, man. But you know what? It doesn't matter if I don't know. People know. Let's look at some of these comments. I don't know if I like this idea of returning bonuses. At this point, it's being launched. I don't think we've ever seen an XP boost like this. To me, it screams that they're desperate to get players back. But if they're that desperate, why not make changes that players are begging for? Exactly. What about people that stick with the game? Are we getting shafted or what? That's the question. Those who stuck with Destiny had fun and got the most out of it. Sure. If others stopped enjoying it, leaving was the right call. but constant negativity about Bungie can push people away who might have returned. No, trust me. I love this because it's blaming the community. This bootlick, this nutsack licker literally is blaming the community when it's literally just people are not fucking retarded like Boomish is. Boomish is a straight retard. People are able to see that there's a problem with Destiny, so that's why they don't return. Don't ruin it for those still enjoying the game. This is a great change. I'm sure you do. If you genuinely stuck with the game through all the bullshit, not only are you fucking retarded, but Bungie didn't know that they could literally piss on your face and you would thank them for it. True! So shut the fuck up and continue enjoying your slop like you've been since their recent expansion, Spineless. Wow. Put up with the absolute horrendous decision Bungie has made. Where's my reward? The fact that you put up with it to begin with is evidence enough that you neither deserve nor need the rewards to continue playing. Now, are we getting insulted for like in game? Are you retarded by any chance? No, he's right. They're right. No. They might be retarded, but they're retardedly right? I don't know. They might be, they may be fully retarded, but they're right. No, we aren't. They are killing a lot of bright dust from seasonal challenges. Okay, so that's what it is. So they're killing it from seasonal challenges. Oh, that's right. They're killing the seasonal challenges itself. That's right. Oh, instead of getting the big bucket drop. Oh my God, that's right. They're killing that bullshit. Okay. Yeah, that's stupid. Plus they're killing the experience grind, right? That's also killing. No one's talking about that. No, I've not seen anyone talk about that will kill the experience grind because you get so much fucking experience from that. Like stock up on anything that isn't being obsolete, which essentially is like the planets like Vetra and I almost said Tanix. Yeah, the moon, all that shit. Go touch that stuff. You need tier 3 as an active player. Don't be a moronic retard. They do this every time there's a new expansion to get old players to return. Just shut up. Damn. You get to level up, earn tier 5 gear. You've been getting shafted for 10 years. They know they don't need to do anything because you'll stick around regardless. Damn, the community knows you're still playing, you clown. They don't need to bribe you back. You shafted yourself by continuing to playing during Edge of Fate. Dude, these are fucking... yeah, pretty much. They don't care about you as you're already paid piggies. You're already getting shafted by sticking with Bungie. They'll do it again eventually. You guys are already morons enough. Damn. This whole comment section is just railing this guy. It's just so bad. What do I get if I play the game often? No one held a gun to your head to keep playing. If you kept playing despite the state of the game, they're probably aware they don't need to bribe you. A big fuck you to anyone who actually still plays the game because we all know they can afford to keep losing players. I don't think so. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true, bud. Oh yeah. There's a holiday event and this is the 24-hour peak. Buddy, I don't think they can afford shit right now. It's not the loot or repetitive cycles of content that's keeping me awake. It's Bungie's constant greed and sliding to nickel and dime me into spending Eververse money. Cool shit for selling microtransactions would be cool if it would be earnable playing the game. True. I'm gonna log in and immediately unlock every god roll for free. Let's go. If it was only that easy. Please come back. I'll pay. And if everything goes well, you'll enjoy the game again and earn the right to give me your money. Please, I'm begging you, come back, you bastards. Bungie. That's Bungie. All right. Paul, I think we should. So we're talking about the bounties. The funny thing is we originally had this at D2 release. Each planet had automatic bounties to complete, but people complained they wanted to visit the vendors, so it was taken out. The humble compromise. It's crazy. Like Destiny 1 was good. It's crazy. I don't think anyone ever bitched about Destiny 1. The only thing people bitched about was they wish they could just pick up from orbit. That's it. Destiny 1 still proving that it had the shit. Wait, is bad automatic or repeatable bounties daily and weekly, all the seasonal menu? I think it sounds nice. It's more menu gameplay. Just more chores for them to add as always, when all they have to do for Bright Dust is just literally make some drop for every activity, just like Glimmer, but they're constantly removing and adding sources each time. It becomes more and more limited and tedious. The new way, you can only get 6K max for 6 months, but when we had seasons, it was like average 300 per week for 12 weeks, then an extra 4K for completing enough challenges, and that was every 3 months. No, you're right. They are reducing dramatically the amount of Bright Dust you're getting, and they're cutting corners. They're cutting content in the same way that they're cutting Bright Dust, because they're desperate for you to spend money in their shop. And if you continue to buy their shit in the shop, you're a retard. More slot menus, grind weekly or lose out systems, and even less Bright Dust earnable due to ridiculous low caps is exactly what this game needs right now. Spend a year making Pathfinder, remove Pathfinder, spend a year re-adding Pathfinder, but worse. Great use of dev time. Keep it up, and maybe we can have actually newer requested features by Destiny 7. Dude, it's funny. You assume we're going to even make it past 2. It's very, very assumptuous of you to assume we're going to make it. Bungie redesigned bounties for the 5th time during their lowest player count. But maybe if I do this, it will solve everything. I love the comment section. By the way, it's just not me. It's not me shitting on Bungie. It's literally the community. The community is actively shitting on Bungie. It is not a bit on the nose to tell people you want players to feel more rewarding for their time with the order system, only to say there is a 6-month cap on earning the currency amount of said system. Just seems like a different coat of paint, replacing having to wait 10 weeks to complete seasonal challenges for the large Bright Dust triumph. Maybe that's just me. Again, it's bullshit. More pertinent feedback. I don't know a single player that will log in every week with no new content coming for just Bright Dust. Yeah, I'm just itching for a BD and Bright Dust in a game with less replayability than before. That's the only reason they can think of to have players log in weekly. You get 8,000 Bright Dust for both expansion and major update if completed right now. So it's a nerf to us. Yeah, it's a nerf. We were also capped weekly for Pathfinder, and we are currently being capped seasonally for the seasonal challenges. But I don't have any issues weekly. I wonder if the new total Bright Dust of seasonal challenges will result in less than currently. It will. The 6-month cap is only on exotics. It'll be roughly 1,700 Bright Dust a week. Yeah, honestly, the system seems worse. Now it just seems like a weekly chore list and an amount earnable. Yeah, guys, don't you guys like menu gameplay? Don't you like menu gameplay, chat? It's great. It's awesome. Menu gameplay. A steady source until you do too much. 1K dust a week forever, plus 6K dust every season. I'm failing to see the issue because there isn't enough good shit in the store to be burning Bright Dust like that anyways. I think you're retarded. Just saying that there was way more than available from the seasonal challenges. By the way, this is someone who's active. This keeper of cheese, this person is the retard that is spending money in the store. The fact that they said that there isn't anything good in the store and there's been plenty of good shaders. They released the good armor. By the way, you had the stasis armor, and then we had this what was it recently? The brand new Vex armor. Then we had the Witcher set for Bright Dust. Like, this is the people like this are absolutely retarded. Guys, I don't care that they're nerfing Bright Dust because I don't use it. I just swipe my credit card and I let Bungie put their thumb up my ass. And I let give them all my money. And it's the best thing I ever done in my life. Like, you can tell immediately by this comment, this person literally gets bent over by Bungie. I didn't want to read it that way and thought it was best to wait until other people unpacked it. Turns out it's as stupid as it sounds. I'll never convince my partner to play this game again for the love of God. It's not stupid. You can get 4K per month from normal legendary orders plus a 6K per season from exotic orders. That's a total of around 30K per season, which is higher than what we have now. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? You see, the funny thing is people are like, you get more. 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 You know what? It's funny because they say you get more, but the problem is it's all RNG. You have to slave away to get the exotic and the legendary orders. And if you miss a week, you miss a shit ton of you miss that chunk of bright dust. Whereas if it was the seasonal challenges every week, you got to go back and redo them. Like, this is actively a worse system. You still earn 1,000 per week. That resets every week. The 6,000 seasonal cap is exclusive for the exotic orders. You can easily farm 1,000 dust per week through completing comments. Shut the fuck up, you stupid, dumb bitch. You can easily, bitch. How do you fucking know that? They literally said you have to hope that you get an upgrade. It's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee. Like, how much time do you actually have to invest into getting it? We can't let players get too much bright dust because they'll just wait until the Eververse items rotate into the store instead of buying silver. True. I never farmed bright dust in my life, and I jav almost 7K. I don't know what you're doing with yours if you think 1K a week plus 6K is too little. You gotta love people. Again, it is funny because here's another retard that literally admits to either buying shit or they don't care about the store at all. Like, this you gotta love people like this that either spent money and that's why they never use bright dust, or they just don't interact with the store at all. It's not the fact that it's too little, it's just dumb how it's capped. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Okay, well, that doesn't change the fact that it's stupid. It is what it is. No, it is what it is because you let it be what it is, because you're like, Bungie, put your thumb up my ass. Between the Renegades change and the seasonal event weekly bounty change, this company has taken over 200K bright dust annually from 2K players, or sorry, D2 players. This company is disgusting. Yes, this is, and even that's exactly, oh, wait, what the fuck? It's MR Gamer. It's MRI Gamer. What? Hey, what the fuck? There he is. He said it's the same. What the fuck right there? It's him. What the fuck? I caught him in the wild. I caught one of my members. I caught one of my members in the wild. What are the chances of that? What are the chances of that? I just found a wild MR Gamer. You know how people sometimes drop a knife and it goes into their foot or whatever? Bungie hold their foot and I'm assuming they're saying holds their foot and practice throwing knives at it. Yeah. The 1K cap and 6K cap are separated, meaning you can get 1K every single week, even after reaching the 6K cap for exotic orders. Yeah, but you don't realize how fucking hard that is. Shootout. I've been all over Twitter today about this. All right, let's stock. We're stalking MR Gamer. We're stalking. We're stalking. Between the Renegade change, okay, we talked about this. EA, pretty pathetic. Everything is so dependent on Eververse that this company continues to cut away at bright dust and think the community is too stupid not to see it. Can't wait to see what happens to this company after Renegades and Marathon releases. We got the boys. And it's bugged. Way to go, buddy. Yeah. MRI Gamer doing the Lord's work out there. Yep, that's D2 now, but as fun as making love to a cactus. What the heck? Should Bungie stop trying to implement anything at all? Oh, that came out almost right the wrong pipe. Holy, that almost went out the wrong pipe. Holy. Should Bungie stop trying to implement anything? Well, honestly, I don't know. Oh no, careful. Okay, well, we didn't go that far. I feel the momentum building up. Build the momentum. We're gonna stop there. Yeah. It is just funny how Bungie is doing wasting so much dev time. And I think I made a comment. If I go to my let's go to profile. I thought replies. Let's see. Here we go. We have Tizzle. As a side note, this is the problem with D2. Instead of focusing on how to make their game better, they're focusing on how they can limit the amount of Bright Dust players can acquire. This system clearly has lots of time and effort put into it. Wrong priorities entirely. And obviously I said my thoughts. Wrong priority for the players, but the only priority for Bungie. How to make it seem like they're being generous and listening while still trying to maximize how much you end up spending in the shopping mall. Eververse being the focus first is all people need to know if they are asking if they should come back to Destiny 2 or not. Yes, the fact that this is what Bungie wants to focus their time and effort on, all the issues that this fucking game has, and Bungie wants to focus on this shit. This is the big hitting issues, chat. This right here, this shit right here. Like, it's so stupid what we got. Finally remembering when Destiny 2 used to launch with new subclasses, strikes, and maps, not new Eververse lock cosmetics and time-gating Bright Dust mechanics. Their design philosophy is fundamentally rotten. It's not even hard caps, just slower to have a certain point. If you actually read it instead of regurgitating shit, you'd see that. Gurgle, 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 bitch. They are. They're removing 10K. MR Gamer, find this guy. Slap him in the face. Get him. Sick him, the fun police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the fun police. No, there's just people with fucking common sense and logic. Yeah, this is... Bungie wants to focus on shit that no one asked for. This is another example of shit that no one asked for. Stop with the menu gameplay. Stop. Stop. Stop wasting resources on shit no one cares about. Like, you remove vendor reputation, which was very rewarding. Bring that shit back. That's what people want. Like, no one fucking asked for this. No one. Not a damn person asked for this. It's just so fucking asinine. Can we get more menus in our sci-fi space magic game, please? I love time flipping through screens and menus and tabs more than shooting aliens. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, it's stupid. That's what I understood. The game, since Edge of Fate still doesn't give you the way to farm Bright Dust at all, the time in the same day like it was in NPC contracts in the Pathfinder mode. How many times are bounties gonna get reworked, bro? Like, we literally had one last year. We did. We had Pathfinder, and then they changed it, and we're not even sick. We're like 6 months out, and they're changing it again. It's not even 6 months, I don't think. Maybe we're getting there. I don't know. It's stupid. It is so fucking stupid. Anyways, this week in Destiny, Bungie continues to show that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're wasting dev time and resources on just making shit more absurd and annoying just because they want to farm metrics and you to spend more time in their fucking shop. And they're desperate for you to come back, yet they're doing everything possible to not actually make the game better. If you don't play Destiny, don't. Go play something else. Hell, play Division 2. I hear it's pretty good. Play Warframe. Anything. Just don't play Destiny. It's not worth your fucking salt right now. Maybe in 2 years, if it survives, it'll be better. Right now, they're fixing everything. They're beta testing everything. People are giving Bungie money to fix the game that's going to Marathon. So I honestly give it a year after Marathon's out, and then maybe Destiny will be alive still then and be better. I don't know. We'll see. As always, I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. Hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.